Hey guys, what's going on? And today I'm reviewing an app, and it is Disney's Emoji Blitz. Now, if you do not know what this app is, I'm going to run down everything about this app. So if you've ever played like a Bejeweled game where you try to match three icons, it's sort of like that. One of those games where tons of icons come up on the screen, then you swipe left, right, up, or down to get a match of three or more. But here's the difference with the Disney Emoji Blitz, and that's every time you play, you have a chance of unlocking a new emoji. And what this means is you can actually use this emoji in your keyboard and send this emoji to people. So first, let's talk about just the gameplay in general. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty fun and addicting game. The graphics look pretty great on these. All the characters look pretty accurate to how they are in the movies, except they're just in emoji form. And there's some pretty cool stuff you can do. And I'm discovering new stuff on this app every single day. So first, let's start out with how you play. So it's like I said, it's just like a Bejeweled game, but what's cool is when you get 4 in a row, you get this cloud with lightning, and you can swipe up, down, left, or right, and whichever way you swipe, it does a column or a row, and it knocks out every single emoji in that row. But if you get 2 of these clouds and hit them together, it makes a giant 3 or 4 rows that it knocks out. And it's a pretty powerful thing in the game, and it's a quick way to get you points. Then there is the sunshine. And I was sort of confused how the sunshine worked at first, but what it looks like to me is you have to get 3 in a row in more than one spot. Like you have to make a cross with there being 3 in a row down and 3 in a row across. And it may be 4 in a row. I still cannot tell how to get this sun, but the sun is much more powerful than the cloud. So how you use the sun is you can swipe in any direction, but whichever way this sun goes, it knocks out the entire vertical column and the entire horizontal row of the emojis. And this one's a lot more powerful than the cloud. And when you combine a sun and a cloud, you get a crazy knocking tons of emojis out. And then when you combine 2 suns, it gives you a ton of knocking almost every single emoji out on the board. Now let's talk about the star. Now the star is very rare to get, but it's very, very powerful. Now what the star does is when you get 5 in a row, it creates this star. It knocks out all the emojis in that row and creates a star. Now what the star does is you swipe it towards any other emoji, and it takes out every single other emoji on that board. So let's say that we get a star and we swipe it towards a Stitch emoji, and it will knock out every single Stitch on the board. But here's where it becomes really, really powerful. If you swipe a star and hit a cloud, then there's tons of clouds that come up on the board, and it pretty much knocks out the entire board of emojis. And then the most powerful is when you combine a star and a sun, and it puts 5, 6, 7, 8, however, suns on the board, and that is probably the most powerful of anything in the game. And now let's talk about the emojis. Now how you get the emojis is through packs. There is the silver pack and there is the gold pack. And the silver packs have really common emojis in it, and they're worth less with your score. And the gold packs cost double. They cost 30,000 instead of 15,000, which the silver packs cost. But it's worth a lot more. It gets you like double the score. And how you get these packs is by getting coins. Now the way you get coins is you can play games and slowly earn coins. But the best way to get coins is by playing the quest. And it'll give you an assignment to do, like score 100,000 points with Simba. Once you complete that accomplishment, then it will give you a lot of coins. And you will also earn a lot of coins by leveling up, which means you have to complete the entire checklist of accomplishments, and then you level up and you get a big reward, most likely gems, but it can also be a lot of coins. And also, there is another way to earn coins. It's through the free gift, and the free gift, it resets every 8 hours, and you can get either coins or gems from this. Now, I've been talking a lot about gems, but what are the gems? Now, the gems are an unearnable currency, meaning you cannot earn this while playing a game. These are either earned by leveling up or making a microtransaction, and this is where the money gets to come into play. Now, this is how Disney makes their money on this game. And it's through microtransactions of buying these gems. What you can do with these gems is just buy coins and buy lives. But here's what Disney did to get you to buy more. They give you random amounts of gems, and you'll have gems left over once you use it to buy your coins or your lives. And it forces you to kind of want to go buy more gems because, well, you've already got half the gems already. Might as well go buy the rest and buy more coins to buy more packs and get more emojis. And it's sort of a cycle. And that is really where the gems come into play in this and how important they are. And now, stepping away from the gameplay of the game and everything, I'm going to talk about the emojis outside of the game. Now, there are 2 ways that you can change your keyboard to this emoji keyboard. And the first way is to go into your settings, go to your keyboard settings, and change the keyboard. But also, within the app, in the top left corner, there is an option to change your keyboard to the emoji keyboard. And what this emoji keyboard really does is once you've changed into it, there are so many emojis you can get. And how you use these emojis is what you're going to do is you're either going to go to your settings, or within the app, there are 2 options that you can use to change your keyboard. Within the settings, you have to go to your keyboard and click Change Keyboard and make this Disney Emoji keyboard your default keyboard. And also, you can go into the Disney Emoji apps also, and you can go in to the top left corner. There is a setting button that you can click, and it will change your keyboard for you. Now, how you can use these keyboards, say you want to send these emojis to someone through a text message or something. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your text messages and you're going to open it up, and your emoji keyboard will be there, and you type in the emojis you want to use. And then there's a paste button you can click, and it will paste these emojis into your send bar. And what this does is you just type your emojis in, and then it will turn it into an image that you can send, because this is custom emojis, and that is how it works, is it turns them into an image that is sent. And then if you want to type in words, you have to separately do that. You can't put that in the picture or anything. And now I'm going to rate this app. As far as gameplay, it's pretty addicting, and out of 10 stars, I would give it a 8 stars. And as far as the emoji part goes, I really don't like the emoji part. I like the concept of you earn the emojis by playing the game and then you can use them. But the problem I have with it is, of course, it is just images you send. But also, I feel like they could have been able to put these emojis into this image and add text. So maybe you could type in hi and then put a picture of a Mickey Mouse glove or something waving, and then send that as an image. So right now, as the emojis go, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 stars. And then your longevity of this game and how long you can play it, I would say a 7, depending on how much you get into this game. You could quit after playing like a week or two, but you also this could be your game for the next year that you get so addicted to, because they're constantly adding new emojis, and Disney has so many characters and so many franchises they can use that you can really just go on and on collecting every single emoji, doing all the missions, continuing to level up. And also that cycle I talked about earlier with the gems and the characters. And also, once you've done microtransactions and put real life money into this, it sort of becomes one of those things where, well, I don't want to delete this app, mostly because I've put money into it already. So this, as far as longevity, I would give it a 7. And finally, graphics, I'm going to give it an 8, because it does a pretty nice job. It's not going for the realistic stuff, it's going for its own emoji style of Disney, and I think it looks really nice. So that is Disney Emoji Blitz. Forgive me if this was sort of a bad video, mostly because I just straight up did this on the spot, no script, no nothing. And probably next time I do a review, I will make sure to script these, because I'm just saying stuff as it comes. So let me know what game you want me to review. It can be a console game, an online game, or a mobile game. And leave that in the comments below. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. Also make sure to check out my channel about film called Street Film. I've done some videos over there about Disney and some Star Wars stuff if you're into Star Wars. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later.